Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.
Strong, independent, black woman. This is the new weapon of mass destruction against the black family or in the African community. This is more successful. This weapon, this virus has been more epidemic in the Americas. And in the continent, it is beginning to take shape through the education system. They are beginning to teach kids about, women emancipation and how the man and the woman are equal. What a man can do, a woman can do better. Now listen, if you are a sister watching this from the Americas, anytime you hear those three words, strong, independent, black woman, know that you are being weaponized against the black family. I'm telling you, because the family is the most basic, and the most profound unit of society. Because from families, we have little neighborhoods. From the neighborhoods, we have a society. From the societies, we have entire nations. Everything that we see happening today in the world can be attributed to the family. Everything good that we see in the world, it is attributed to the family. And anything bad that you see people doing is attributed to the family. Why? Because each and every perpetrator of evil comes from a family. That is the foundation. And that is why our oppressors are preserving their families. I'm telling you. And they're making sure that the black family is totally destroyed. And how have they done it? They have weaponized the black woman. They are empowering them economically. They're empowering them socially to build and bring them into independent women. That is why we have so many single mothers in America. So many women that that have been so educated in the field of being independent. And by that we are defying nature. We are not only defying nature, but that defiance of nature is resulting into the total destruction of the black family, especially in the US. If you remember, when the civil rights movement was brewing, we were winning. The black people were winning because the queen and the king were hand in hand. They understood that they had a common struggle. They understood that they had a common enemy, and they understood that there was a pathway that was set to achieve victory in the civil rights movement. When they realized that the black king and the black queen were hand in hand, they came up with the emancipation, women equality. Then they introduced Caucasian women into the struggle, and they subconsciously and somehow, forcefully caused them to, pull the black women away from the men. When the black woman got disconnected or detached from the black men, then the civil rights movement lost its oxygen. So this is to say that do not be proud when you are called strong, black, independent woman. No. It is a weapon, and you are being weaponized against black family. And we know that without family, society is going to be wrecked. Look at all these things that we are having in the black community. Look at the feminization of our young black males and the adult males. Look at the masculinization of our women. They are being grown to think independently. God was not stupid to create man and woman, all equal in value, but different in roles. So if we have women taking on the roles of men and we have men taking on the roles of women, then you have a dead family completely. So I say this, woman, you are the glory of your man, and the man, you are the glory of your woman. All this, this violence that we see is by design, because they know that they know what can happen once the black family is intact. And that is why you see they make sure that black kids grow up without a father figure in the home. They make sure that they empower the woman financially to live independent of the black man. And now also the men feel that they are disempowered because no one can, because naturally we are the men and naturally built to provide for the family, and that's how we get our respect. That's how we get our worth. That's how we get our purpose, knowing that, you have your woman, you have your wife, and you have your kids, and you're providing for them. So if a man is unable to do that, he loses his sense of value. He loses his sense of worth. And now when they realize that, the family is the most profound tool, that is why they make sure that, in the so-called white families, the father and mother are intact. They make sure that the kids grow up, with the warmth of the father and mother. And they make sure that in the black community, it is the exact opposite. So my sister that is watching this, run away from anyone and anything that tells you that being strong, independent, and a black woman in the Americas is a title to be proud of. It is not. It is not. It is a virus that you're being infected with to destroy your own people, to put down the black men, to destroy the kids. Do you understand? Run away and close your ears to any system, any program that seeks to empower you away from your man, because by doing that, not only are we defying nature, but we're also contributing directly or indirectly to the total destruction of the black family. And without the black family, or without the black family being intact, all this Africanism we're talking about is not going to have any oxygen. So please watch out, be aware, okay? And that is all I have for today. Again, to remind us of the African Diaspora Investment and Community Expo happening, the first edition in 2022, right here in Kampala, Uganda. We shall be talking, under community, we shall be discussing citizenship, land acquisition and repatriation. Investment, you shall have an opportunity, you that are coming from the diaspora and, different parts of the continent, to interface with the government agencies that are stakeholders, in this particular event, to discover and learn about the several investment opportunities and how we can engage with the government, or if you have your investment group and you seek to partner with another business in Uganda or in any other country, we are going to be having different dignitaries from other African countries, both in the political and marketplace, to come and be in attendance. So do not miss this event, especially for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora that have never been out of the diaspora, that have never been to the continent, probably because they've never felt an attachment, or probably because of the propaganda, thinking that you will find camels and zebras and lions at the airport, you'll find people riding on elephants, or probably you think that, Africa is war, sickness, hunger, disease, poverty, or probably you think it's disease, all that nonsense, all that foolishness that have been, that has been, deployed as propaganda to keep us from uniting as a global African family. Make sure you start saving up some money for your tickets, for your accommodations, for the registration of the event, to go see some sites around. And believe me, this is going to be an event of a lifetime that you do not want to miss. Thank God that the government is helping us. There are things that they have, pledged, at least in the meetings that we've had, and now they've asked us to put this concept in paper, and we're actually already developing that. And by God's grace, we shall nail this thing. It is an event that is meant to open up the continent to the diasporans, and the diasporans to the truth about the motherland and the different economic, social, and political, cultural opportunities that exist. Till next time, I look forward to seeing you in the conference. The interim month has been set for October 2022, right here in Kampala, the first edition of the African Diaspora Investment and Community Expo. I remain Dauglas Majwega from Kampala, Uganda. Thank you for watching.